Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thank you so much for joining me on your May 2022 month ahead reading. Just to let you guys know, I'm back on YouTube now. For those of you that wrote to me asking where I was, thank you so much. I'm not bad at all, doing really well. Just fancied a bit of a break over the last 6 months just to focus on some other stuff. But I'm back. Feeling good, feeling fresh and raring to go. So yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy your reading. Also guys, I'm going to be on Patreon soon. It actually should be up by now. So if you'd like to support me over there, feel free to. All the details are below. Thanks for your time, guys. See you on your reading. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thank you so much for joining me on your May 2022 month ahead reading. Really good to be back with you guys. I'm going to try and be a little bit more consistent now on a monthly basis if I can. But yeah, really looking forward to sharing my insights. This month, guys, we are using the Maggie Stiefwater, I think that's how you pronounce her. Sorry, Maggie. Deck, the Scorpio Sea Tarot. I've been using this quite a bit actually for clients, and I really love this deck. It's just gorgeous. Your spiritual message for the month is Blessed Be by Lucy Cavendish. Self-care message for the month is the Self-Care Wisdom cards by Cheryl Richardson. And your angelic message for the month comes from the Angels Among Us deck. Okay, by, I think that's a Victoria Maxwell and Ellie, I can't read the last name there. Let's just call her Ellie. Okay, so yeah, we're going to use these decks for this month, guys. For the message, we're looking at just an overall message from the tarot for the month. We look at the past in 3 cards, your present in 3 cards, your future in 3 cards for the month, and then the overall advice in the last row. Okay, so yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. Also, make sure, guys, that you join me on my Patreon, and also if you'd like to order a reading from me, the link is in the comment section below. All right, sit back, relax and enjoy. Hi Libra, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. We're looking at May 2022. Okay, hi Libra, so let's have a look at the reading for you then. So, past of the situation, what could I do? Judgment was in the past. So some of you guys may have gone through a major life change in the past with Judgment. Something in your life may have transitioned. There may have been this major transformation that happened in the past, or there could have been a major decision that you made in the past with Judgment showing up here, or something might have, when you get Judgment, it is, it's one of those cards that indicates the need to, it is an assessment card, but it's also a call to action as well. Usually on Judgment, you've got the angel, which we have here with the trumpet, and usually you've got all these people coming up out of the grave. So sometimes this is an awakening card, and it deals with the idea of somebody's senses being awakened to something you'd either ignored or something you hadn't thought about at all. This can sometimes be, as I've said, a transformative card. You're transforming from one life into the other. So I just feel that might have been in the past, Libra, this massive transformative energy around you in the past. The Hermit. So for me, with Judgment and the Hermit, we've got 2 major arcanas here, and it feels like there was this awakening that came perhaps with Judgment energy. And the Hermit, if you look at the Hermit, he's looking into the Judgment card as well. So the Hermit, the lesson of the Hermit is all about going inward and finding deep insight and doing a deep assessment of oneself. So sometimes this is a card that refers to the idea of solitude and the need to have some alone time in order to find oneself, and in order to look deeper into who one is as an individual, and really just to find who you are in quiet. So this is why the Hermit is very much the, you know, the life lesson of the hermit is all about finding powerful insights within oneself, and not being afraid to look into oneself and to assess who one actually is. So I feel that in the past we have this, you know, the hermit, and the hermit is looking deeper into judgment. So it's almost like you were, like hermit and the judgment would be going from one life into the other. So if you think about the hermit as being perhaps an elderly individual and they're close to death, and then they're passing through to judgment. So there's this kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's this elevation to a new life. And I actually feel that with the hermit energy so close to judgment, I think in the past you did go through some huge transformation with this hermit looking into judgment, because I think that you had come to the end of one particular cycle of your life, Libra, and you've entered into something new with these two cards. And I think that this was a major change that happened for some of you guys. The Three of Pentacles, and I think it was involving work. I think for some of you Librans in the past, the job that you were doing, the work that you were doing, I think that there was a great assessment of that with the hermit. And I think that some of you guys decided to leave this behind, and you were looking towards a massive transformation. So it could be that some of you guys decided to leave a particular career that you'd been in for quite a while, and you decided, actually, that career is no longer for me, and I'm looking to do something that is more aligned with my soul, or something that, whilst it may not earn a lot of money, it's something that I feel more connected to on an emotional and spiritual level. This isn't, I think that what I'm looking at in the past, Libra, it's not just something that you did because, you know, sometimes you can change a job and you just change a job. For example, it might be that you're a nurse and you decide, actually, I don't want to work at this hospital anymore, but I still want to be a nurse, so I'll just transfer over to another hospital. This isn't this type of transformation. It was obviously a work thing because you've got the work card of the Three of Pentacles, but the hermit is leaving this Three of Coins. So you're leaving a team, you're leaving a group of people that you worked for, and you're focusing on judgments. You're focusing on making some massive, huge transformation. So I think that some of you guys in the past, you made a massive leap of faith. You made a massive transformation in terms of the way that you either worked or the type of job that you did. You probably, for some of you guys, changed your career completely altogether. In the present, what have we got? Right, so some of you guys, there's a battle here that you're facing though. You're facing a lot of conflict around whatever this change was. The Six of Cups. So I see a battle with a friend here, perhaps. With the Six of Cups is usually somebody who you're quite close to. The Five of Swords shows a battle, and it shows a great deal of hurt. The Four of Swords. So it's interesting, the Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. So we see a battle right now. Six of Cups. Okay, so it almost feels to me like there's a battle that you've had. It feels like somebody that you were close to, or somebody that you trusted, or a friend. It feels like the relationship has been put on hold. I don't know how this... Do you know what? This may not even be work. Because if I'm reading it as a story, what would this have to do with work if it's a friendship thing? Because I have to look at the Six of Cups, not as the past card, but I see it as a friendship as well. Somebody that you're very close to. And with the Four of Swords, often this is kind of the card of retreat. So if you get it in a friendship or a lover's reading, often it refers to the idea of just retreat and... you know, ghosting someone. It could be a friend ghosted you as well with the Four of Swords, because this friend of the Six of Cups could have, you know, just retreated and ghosted you. So this could be where the hurt is. Friend ghosts you, for example. So it could also be work. It could be that some of you guys changed jobs, or you changed the way that you worked, and there was a massive transformation in terms of what you changed. You decided maybe even to change career, but I think there's been a lot of hurt here, because I think that whoever these people were, or the person was that you were very connected to in this lifetime here, the Three of Coins lifetime, I think since this transformation happened, for some of you Librans, I actually feel that it came at a cost. And it came at a cost of somebody ghosting you, or somebody just not being there. And whoever this was, it was someone you were very close to. And with the Four of Swords, it almost feels like you don't speak to this person anymore. So I actually feel that what happened with you, Librans, is that if this relates to you. It doesn't relate to everybody, obviously it's a general reading, but I think that there was a massive life change that you went through in the past. It can probably concern work or people that you socialise with. The Three of Coins can be people that you're socialising with as well. And I think since you went through this massive life change, some of you guys, you changed job completely, you went into another career, you left, you know, a job where you had a lot of friends or close friends there. It might have been that you had a really close social circle and you left that circle and you changed countries or whatever. But I think whatever that change was, it came at a price, and the price was to friendship, because I think the close friends that you had here, I think, have probably with the Four of Swords deserted you, or you've just not spoken. And I think for some of you Librans, you're experiencing right now a lot of hurt around that. Going forward into the end of May, what do we see? Well, the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is exploration, and we're looking into a new adventure. We're starting to, what's the word I'm looking for? We're starting to propel ourselves and launch new things. But this is the card of adventure and discovery and, you know, moving forward with the Three of Wands. Wow, the Nine of Cups shows a great deal of happiness, but also ships could be coming in with the Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups, because this is a wish fulfilled, and that is also a wish card fulfilled. It's ships coming in. But also some of you guys could be exploring something new. There's a great deal of satisfaction that shows up with the Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay. I almost get the impression here that with the Nine of Cups and the High Priestess, it feels like you're feeling quite happy and content in your solitude. And with the Three of Wands, I actually think that this is not about exploring anything other than you're taking a different view on what this is. Because the Three of Wands also means that you're looking out of the box. Because it's exploring, it's a number 3. There's expansion here. There's an expansion of ideas with the Three of Wands, because wands are ideas and the threes represent expansion. So you're expanding the way that you see things. You're looking at things outside of the box, I think, with the Three of Wands, because I actually feel that some of you guys are going to start feeling really good about being kind of on your own. Now, with the High Priestess is solitude as well. The High Priestess is somebody who's on her own, but with the Nine of Cups, it's kind of like, yeah, I quite like being, you know, on my own. I quite enjoy, because the Nine of Cups is the enjoyment card, and the High Priestess is kind of a little bit of solitude as well. It is a card about wisdom, yes, and it is a card about intuition, but I feel that it's more about, you know, the High Priestess is all about, what's the word I'm looking for here? When we look at the High Priestess, it's a major arcana. So one of the lessons of the major arcana are learning to be still. That's one of the lessons that you learn when you get this card. So it's about learning how to be still. It's about the stillness of your own life. And I think for some of you guys, by the end of May, you're going to start seeing things. You're going to start to expand the way that you see your life. You're going to be stepping outside of the box. And I feel that with the Nine of Cups energy showing there, there's a great deal of contentment that you're going to be feeling in terms of the stillness. So there's happiness in the stillness of your life. So whereas some of you guys, you know, you had these people that you may have worked with or socialized, but you went outside of that and you decided on this major life change with the Judgment energy. And I think that right now, as a result of those energies there, Libra, some of you guys right now, you're suffering with feeling really hurt with the Five of Swords, because the people that you knew within the Three of Coins, whatever that is for you, work or social group, whatever, the people that you knew and that you were close to, or the friend that you were really close to here, I think that they kind of just ghosted you a bit with that Four of Swords. They just kind of stopped speaking. And I think that's really hurtful to you. But I think going through to the end of May, Libra, what you'll actually find is that you're exploring so much more. There's much more with that Three of Wands for you to explore. So right now you might be feeling, man, I miss my old friends and I feel alone, and nobody's called me. I thought these were meant to be my close friends. Nobody's called me. Why haven't they called me? They've ghosted me, and I'm really hurt about that, because I thought that we were going to still have this friendship, but it was obvious that these people aren't really that bothered about me. But the universe is saying by the end of May, there's just going to be not only is there going to be more for you to explore, you're going to be stepping out of that comfort zone with the Three of Wands, okay? You're going to be broadening your horizons with the Three of Wands, okay? And you're going to be feeling a lot more happy and a lot more contented in the stillness that this situation now affords you. Because with the High Priestess, when you go into the place of stillness with the High Priestess, it does afford you that time to actually do a lot of self-reflection as well, which is what this card is as well. It's a time to take a step back, to be still and to self-reflect. So I think you're going to be feeling a lot more happy that this has happened, because not only is it going to happen with the Three of Wands to actually broaden your horizons, because that's the Three of Wands for you as well, is broadening your horizons. So whereas some of you guys right now are probably really upset because you've got these friends or a close friend who you used to work with or was a part of your social circle who seems to have ghosted you, and you're like, ah, man. Really what it's saying is by the end of May, but this is a good thing, because now you're going to be able to broaden your horizons with the Three of Wands. Now you're going to be able to probably go out there and meet more people or different people. And also, you're going to find that there's a lot of joy with the Nine of Cups in kind of having time to yourself, because it's going to allow you to reflect on certain things and probably make a few modifications that you'd never thought about, making before. So it's a really good time for you to kind of do this, Libra. And if you're finding that you're being hurt or feeling hurt because you feel that you've been ghosted by certain people and they've not really spoken to you, this is a good thing, because really this is kind of like, it's almost like it's saying, well, this has happened because the universe has decreed this, because we wanted to give you a kick up the ass to kind of broaden your horizons. Maybe you need to kind of go out and meet more people rather than trying to just stick with the old things. You wanted this major change because you were the hermit looking into this. You wanted it. So the major change doesn't just mean that you're changing job or you're changing country or area. It means so much more, and the universe wants you to broaden your horizons and find that. What is the advice going forward? So the Four of Cups is, the advice with the Four of Cups is, sometimes it can be to take another look at something you've ignored in the past. Right, the Six of Wands. So I think that there's something that you've ignored in the past that could be quite successful now for you. There may be someone who offered, because you've got the cup being held out to you and you ignored it. So there may be somebody that has offered you something before and you ignored it, but this could be really successful for you now. So there may be something that you want to take another look at again. And it might be that you ignored something that was on offer to you because you had all of this. You had all of what you had in the Three of Coins, the friends, the social circle, whatever. You had it all there. So you're like, I don't need this sort of thing, But now the universe is saying, well, whoever it is that's ghosted you, it's good, because it's going to allow you now to broaden your horizons and to find joy in being still and to do a bit of self-reflection. And in that, the advice for the month is, on this reading, is look again at things that you've ignored doing. It may be that the Four of Cups isn't a person. It might be that you were having such a good time with certain people before you decided on this massive transformation, that you ignored things like, being creative or setting up your own business or, spending time with other people, or, there were certain things that you decided that you weren't going to do because you were so wrapped up in other things. And the universe is saying, well, now that you're kind of in this new place, it's allowing you to re-examine certain things. So why don't you re-examine something that you decided that you weren't going to do before? Because this could be very successful for you with the Six of Wands. The Two of Wands, and it's going to allow you to kind of start moving forward and to start kind of with this Two of Wands planning for something new, because the Two of Wands is where we're planning the next stage. It's going to allow you also to start planning the next stage of your life with the Two of Wands, and to moving on to this new adventure with the Two of Wands as well. So I think here, Libra, that for some of you guys right now, if you're feeling really upset because you feel that you've been ignored, or you feel that you've been, abandoned with the Five of Swords, because Five of Swords is feeling hurt, feeling abandoned. It's saying by someone who you were very close to, who just ghosted you. Well, you know what? It's fine, because by the end of May, you're going to be in a position where you're able to broaden your horizons outside of whatever that Three of Coins was. And you're going to find a lot of joy in the stillness here, because it's going to allow you to give you time to self-reflect. Now, that self-reflection comes in to the Four of Cups, something that you ignored before because of all of this stuff with the Three of Coins. You were having such a good time with whoever with the Three of Coins. So what have you ignored before You can reflect on that now. And this thing is going to bring a lot of success to you, and it's going to put you on a new path with the Two of Wands, okay? So that's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So let's have a look at what the spiritual readings are. Let's have a look at what you're being blessed with for the month of May. A blessing to bring prosperity, wow. So you're being blessed with some form of prosperity. Now, prosperity can come in all shapes and sizes. So there is something coming to you in May that is going to allow you to start to build your prosperity going forward, which is brilliant. The angelic message for the month is from Sekhmet. So fierceness, distinction, and what's the word there? Rebuilding. Okay, let's have a look at what she's got to say. Yeah, let's get this angel card out here. Sekhmet. So that's number 36. Right. So Sekhmet. Sekhmet is the ancient Egyptian goddess of war and healing, and is usually depicted as a woman with a lion's head or in her full lioness form. The story of Sekhmet begins when the god Ra sent her to wage war on the mortals who were not living their lives in accordance with his will. Sekhmet developed a taste for blood and was only stopped when tricked into drinking juice laced with alcohol, which put her to sleep. When she emerged a few days later, her bloodlust was gone, and seeing what she has done, she felt so much remorse she decided to focus on helping humanity rather than harming. Sekhmet is a fierce goddess who can support all those who call on her to clear, cleanse, create and rebuild. Fantastic, okay. So you can call on Sekhmet for assistance with anger or anger issues, which some of you guys might be feeling in this area here. Frustration, fear, dealing with others who are warlike, choosing your battles, starting again from scratch, which I think a lot of you guys are actually doing here in this reading, rebuilding, resurrecting the old parts of you that you'd like to bring back, which is fantastic. And some of you guys might have been focused on resurrecting something from the past here, okay? Perhaps it was something you were working on building there. So we could read it that way as well, because judgment represents the resurrection as well. There could have been an intense focus on resurrecting something that you'd been building from the past. Okay. And right now it may be that you're feeling hurt because something from the past, perhaps with the Six of Cups, has lain dormant for a while. But going forward into May as well, Three of Wands, you may be exploring something new here. This could be, the Nine of Cups is all about happiness and joy and contentment. It could be joy and contentment in what is being discovered or found with the High Priestess as well. Okay, so the advice could also be something that you ignored before, which is in line with whatever this is, could bring victory and put you on a new path as well. So we could read it like that too. Fantastic. All right, that is your, one more card, of course. So we have, what is the self-care advice for the month? You are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. Brilliant. Sovereign. Treat yourself like royalty. You deserve it. Fantastic. All right, Libra, that's your reading for the month. If you'd like to order a personal reading with me, click on the link in the comments section below. Also, I'm on Patreon. So if you'd like to support me over there, you can do. I'll leave a link below. And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.